Okay, welcome everyone to another day of the 30 for 30 Tag Cycling Challenge, where riders are riding for at least 30 minutes every single day for the month of January. So let's break into it right away. Let's find a 3 to 4 out of 10 perceived effort, or 30 to 40% of your MAP as our warm-up. This preferred cadence around 90 to 100. Settle in as we warm up those legs. My name is Sam. I've been a coach for tag for 2 years now, and I'm also an elite road and as well track now cyclist, competing around Canada and down in the United States. So what we have in store for our workout, which is going to be, this is a 30-minute total session, so condensed and full of good, high quality work, is going to be 2 times through of hill rotation. So just simulating different stages of climbing a hill, cresting, and then not letting off, but still powering over the top and making sure that we maintain power and speed to then not lose any time. That really helps in a race or a time trial or any time, just making sure that you're not letting off too early. And that seems to be a tendency of most people, especially if the hill is nice and hard. It's easier said than done to keep pushing over the top. That is for sure. So before we start, still riding here, warm-up pace, then riding for around 2.5 minutes. We're going to do another 2.5 minutes, but let's increase up to 5 out of 10. So add some gear. And I will then explain now the structure of this. So it'll be 3 minutes, starting off at 75% or 7.5 out of 10 on perceived effort scale. If you don't have power, it would be a pace that wouldn't be able to be a hard talking pace for sure. And then 90 cadence. So this is our gentle initiation of the hill. Again, if you don't have a cadence sensor, then you can follow along with my leg speed, and I'll be trying to keep the same cadence as what I've been telling you guys to do. So I'll be locking in on that, and you can follow along with my leg speed. So then after the 3 minutes is complete, we will then roll up, and the hill will get steeper. It'll be 2 minutes, then at 85%. That's going to be much more challenging level of exertion, and dropping our cadence as well to show that the hill is getting steeper to 70. Then our final minute, pushing right over the top, 85 plus, so giving a little extra oomph by increasing our cadence, 70 to 80 now. And then our 2 minutes of pushing along the crest of the hill will be at 60% up to 100 cadence, and then 2 minutes easy at 100 cadence as we descend and then rotate through that one more time. So it's as if we're doing a circuit of this hill. So let's get all primed up and ready to go here. We're going to start in on the hill in 20 seconds actually, not wasting any time. So 90 cadence, 75%. Start dialing in. We're going to be building up now. 3, 2, 1, and we're up. And we're on. So 90 cadence, 75%. This is a gentle grade. Get settled in. Find that comfortable position on your saddle. Get into a good breathing cycle. Focusing on exhaling, breathing through your stomach. And by that I mean letting your stomach expand and getting in as much air as possible. Not tightening your core too much so you can't breathe. It's good to have a tight core, but not tight abs or tight abdominals. So power through the back. Lower back, tight core, powerful core. We're 1 minute in, about 2 more minutes here at 75. Up in my cadence a little bit here. And back to it. Just shaking out the legs, dancing out of the saddle. Not super necessary, but in the later rounds, if you do ever need to get out of the saddle and get on top of the gear, feel free to do so. Get that power down and then keep pushing. Settle back in and use that as a little boost. Getting out of the saddle on the stationary bike or trainer is definitely different than as if you're on the road. When you're on the road, you will kind of find it doesn't necessarily make you go faster. It can kind of alleviate pain that you might be feeling in certain regions of your body. Not just meaning your butt or anything, but just like maybe shooting pains in your legs, and then that kind of alleviates the slow pain of that. But then it does tend to increase your heart rate. So just keep that in mind. But it is nice to readjust your position and keep pressing on. All right. We have 10 seconds now, and then we're increasing up to 85, but dropping our cadence. 3, 2, 1. All right, drop the cadence now. Drop it down to 70, and then bring in the gear. The hill is getting steeper, and we are putting more power down in the pedals. 2 minutes. Good work. Get up into the tops, roll those shoulders back, open up the chest, ring in the air. Good work. Feel the power in the legs. Good drive. Good full pedal stroke and good leg drive. Pulling up with the knee and then pushing down, scraping across the bottom. Not wasting any energy. Keeping the elbows loose. Don't want your hands to go numb. So I was saying tight core. You can pull with the bars, but you don't want your hands to go numb from pulling too hard. Nice engagement to the upper body always helps when it gets steeper, especially out on the bike outside. So I was saying, getting out of the saddle, being able to throw the bike back and forth, that can certainly help you get up those steep climbs. Okay, 20 seconds. Then we're going to be pushing over the top. 10 seconds now. So we still got a little bit more hill to climb. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it up. Bring up the cadence a bit. This is going to increase the effort. So we're seeing the top of the climb. We're not cresting right now, but we're pushing over the top. We're gonna get there soon. This is only 40 more seconds here. Just dig deep, drive down. But like, we're not letting up. As I was saying before, we're gonna push right over the top, but we get to drop the power when we do so. So we're cresting the climb now. We are seeing the top. 20 more seconds. Push through. We've increased our cadence a bit. Bring it up above our 85%. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Come on. Let's go. Good work. 3, 2, 1. All right, drop it down 60%. We haven't let off the pressure. 60%, increasing our cadence now. 100 cadence. If we're riding in a group and we're still with other people, let's get in behind someone, get up on that draft, get it into the wheels, slot in and recover. But still want to maintain our speed over the top. Our descent it's not a immediate descent. We still need to push towards where we're going to descend to. So keeping our cadence high, 60%. We're pushing right over. This is a decisive part usually in races, or if you're just trying to drop your mates. This is where the damage is done. You make that gap and then you hold it over the top. Okay, 1 more minute. Good work. Still in the wheels. We're gonna hit that descent and then not coast, but just be able to ride easy. 30 seconds until we can do so. This will be our break in between as we descend. And then we're gonna do this one more time through. 20 more seconds maintaining the 60 though. Don't let up, don't let up. 100 cadence. All right, 3, 2, 1, and okay, we're descending now, so now we can ride easy pedal, still maintain 100 cadence though. Doesn't need to be a specific power, but just keep a high cadence. We're descending and we are still wanting to keep pedaling to maintain our speed. So we got another 2 minutes here, and then we're gonna go right back to this again. Use this time to recover. Keep that leg speed high. This will help flush any lactate that has built up throughout the effort. All right, 1 more minute, and then we're back in, climbing the hill. So keep spinning, keep intaking fluids. This will help, even though this workout is only 30 minutes, you still want to be drinking. Help yourself recover later on, and your body will definitely be craving some fluids while putting out an exertion like this. So keep topping up, get ready, because shortly we're going to be climbing again. 20 seconds now, 20-second warning. And it'll be 75%, 90 cadence. The hill, we're starting to hit the hill again. It's a gentle grade as we begin in 3, 2, 1. Dropping my cadence down to 90 75%. Let's get going. All right. Settle back into a good rhythm. Good work. Again, nice, smooth pedal stroke. Driving with the knees. Taking full advantage of your feet being clipped in. Don't be only pushing down. You get almost more power pulling up. And then breathing well. Keeping a good, steady rhythm. Don't want to be panic breathing or gasping in too quickly. That can lead to cramping in the abdominal region. 2 minutes to go now, just under 2 minutes to go of this 75%. Switch it up. If your hands have been in the hoods the whole time, let's get down in the drops. Just because we're climbing doesn't mean you can't be in the drops. World Tour riders sprint up the hills in the drops all the time. So we can try it out right now. Not sprinting, but just adjusting the hand position, getting comfortable in different regions. We got 1 minute and 10 seconds until the hill gets a little steeper. Still breathing smoothly, keeping your body in check. Loose elbows, not tightening in the neck or anything like that. Just all your energy is going down through your legs and keeping yourself calm and positive mindset. Able to roll through these one more time. So we got 30-second warning until it's going to get steeper. 30-second warning. All right, 15 seconds. We're going to be dropping our cadence and increasing the gear up to our 85%. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, down to 70 and add some gear. Add some gear. 2 minutes. Steeper pitch. We're keeping our speed as high as we can, not going out of ourselves, if that makes sense. We're pacing it well. You know this steady effort is something that we can achieve and get to the hill as fast as possible. Jerky attacks are never the fastest and most efficient way to climb, or just accelerating too hard and then not being able to maintain. So as the hill has got steeper, we're putting some more pressure down, but we're not going beyond our capabilities too much here, as we still have a little bit more of hill to climb. 1 more minute here at 85. We're digging deep though. This isn't easy, that is for sure. But you can do it. Keep rolling. We have 35 seconds now until we increase. This is when we're going to push the cadence a little bit more, increase it up, and that's going to add some more watts that we'll be pushing. More pressure down on the pedals. More speed to get us over top of this hill. 10 seconds. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it up. Settle in. You didn't need to, getting out of the saddle. It's just a way to kind of get on top of the gear and then settle in back to your pace. See, now we're pushing a little bit harder. We're digging a little deeper. But you know, we only have to do this for another 40 seconds. So keep the speed high. We're going to be cresting the hill very shortly. If you're suffering, open it up. Open up your chest. Get in as much air as you can. Keep yourself nice and tall. The hill is steep. It's okay to do this now. Aerodynamics don't matter as much. 10 more seconds. We're cresting it. 5. And drop it down now. Drop it down. 60%, but increase the cadence. We are now back up over 100 or 100 cadence. We're in the wheels. All the people around us, we crested the hill together. Now we're recovering in the group. We've dropped a bunch of people. This is the decisive move. We're going to maintain this for another minute and a half. 60%. 100 cadence. And then we got our downhill. Then we have our descent. High cadence. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, one more minute. Hold this 60. Hold this 60. Adjust. Hand position if needed. Shake it up. Good work. You can see that downhill. It's nice and steep. We're still going to pedal through the downhill, but it's going to be a little bit more of a recovery. We're still maintaining our 60 right now. Not letting off the pressure. We're in the wheels. We're within the group. We're wheel sucking. We're getting the draft. But we need to keep putting the pressure down to maintain this draft. Again, this is where we're going to maintain speed, build up distance on anyone else who's not around us. Holding this all the way through. After that hard effort up the hill, this extra push is going to be decisive. 5 more seconds. And ease off. Now we hit the descent. Okay, good work. Let's keep the legs moving as we go down the descent. This is just easy though. This doesn't need to be a specific power. We're just maintaining 100 cadence and recovering as well as we can as we descend down the hill. So we've completed our 2 rounds of hill circuits. And then now we're going to finish this off with 4 times through 30 seconds apiece of pace line work. So we've made the selection. We're in the selection here with a group of, let's say, 4 other riders. So there's 5 of us. Maybe even less, because our poles are only 30 seconds. So let's say it's going to be 3 of us. And we're hitting in the wind 30 seconds. It's going to be 85 plus 10 watts, 90 cadence. Then we've pulled through, we're then now pulling off, but when we pull off, our work isn't done. We're still in the wind. We don't need to go as fast as the group or as fast as the other riders that we are with as they are pulling through and we are slotting back in, but you still need to maintain a little bit of effort to do so. And by a little bit, I mean actually 75%. So it's more than actually as if you were resting within the group. So make sure this is always something to keep in mind too. In a group, when you're doing hard turns in the front, don't overexert yourself to the point where you'll drop yourself after you do your turn. You don't want to help the group and then disappear from the group. You want to do work that'll help you and the group. So keep a little bit left in the tank, or even a little bit more than a little bit, like enough that you got to be able to get back in and keep feeding off that recovery, but then not killing yourself then when you hit the wind. So we'll do these at specific power numbers, but that's just a good reference to keep in mind when riding in a group and say a race or just a group ride and you want to keep the speed high. So 75% then, now we're slotting back on behind and we're going to increase our cadence and drop our gear to, so now we're in the wheels, 30 seconds, 60 to 70%. So just below that range, 60 to 70%, but higher cadence. That'll help us recover. We're gonna do that 4 times through. So 1.5 minutes, 4 times through, and then we will be complete. So let's start this in 30 seconds. So 30 seconds, 30-second warning, and this is our 30 seconds is gonna be us in the front. So we're not wasting any time for, until we increase. This will be the hardest bit. 85 plus 10 watts. 85 plus 10 watts in 10 seconds, sit 90 cadence. Start adding some gear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're on. We're now at the front. We're rolling through. Keep it going, keep it steady. You found your pace. This is what we're gonna hold. We got another 15 seconds. We're breaking the wind for everyone. Five more seconds. We're pulling off now in 2, 1. Okay, drop the gear. Maintain 90 cadence. 75%. We're pulling off the front. Good work. Work is not done yet. We're going to slot in behind the rider at the back of the group now in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, now you can drop the gear a little bit more and then increase our cadence up to 100. This is our cycle, 1 time through. Let's recover here. This is our draft period. It's short, but try to capitalize off all the recovery you can get. We're gonna hit the wind really soon here. By soon, I mean 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Add some gear now. Bring it up. 85 plus 10 watts. It's our turn in the front. 90 cadence. Good work. We're breaking the wind. We're keeping the speed high. This is it. We made the decisive move off that hill circuit. Now we're rolling in. We're pulling off now in 3, 2, 1. All right, off the front, 75%, 90 cadence. We're now rolling to the back. Like I was saying, you have to keep the pressure high still when you're off the front because you don't want to whip to the back too hard and then have to put in all this extra effort to latch back on. So 5 more seconds. And then now we are behind the rider. So drop it down even more, 60 to 70%, 90 to 100 cadence, higher cadence. Good work, good work. Finish this off. This is our pace line into the finishing circuit. So we're hitting the front now. This is our second last turn. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Gear up. 85 plus 10 watts. 90 cadence. Keep it steady. Drive hard. Push yourself. Don't go too deep though. You need to be able to maintain this all the way through to the finish. Go within yourself. 5 more seconds on the front. And let's pull off. Pull off. So drop down 75%, Still at 90 cadence. We are now sliding off the front and going to slot into the back of the group. This will take us another 15 seconds, so hold this 75. Hold it through. Keep that breathing in check. Recover here. Come on, you got it. Recovery is about to come up. We are now behind that last rider, so drop your gear even more. Bring your cadence up, 60 to 70%, 100 cadence. Good work. 15 more seconds, and then we are going through this one last final time. Three, two, one. Back on the front, back on the front. This is it. 85 plus 10. Hold that 90 cadence. Dig down. We're driving to the finish. 10 more seconds. Hold this, and then you get to pull off. 5 more seconds. Come on. 2, 1. Now drop it down. 75%, 90 cadence. We have pulled off, but we're still in the wind. We have to then slot back in on the group. Hold it all the way through. Five more seconds. And now drop it down, 90 to 100. This is our final 30 seconds in the wheels, and then now, surprise, we're gonna do a 15-second final sprint. So hold this, 60 to 70%, 90 to 100 cadence, but we now gotta finish it off. We gotta win this. This is it. Our little sprint is gonna be short. We can even keep it in the same gear, but just increase that cadence even more. In 3, 2, 1, bring it up. And we're done. Awesome job. I might have needed a little bit more gear on that one. Got the leg speed high. Thank you for joining here on another 30 for 30 day here at Tag Cycling. Hope to see you next time. Take care.